Hey everybody, I wanted to make a quick video talking about this idea of discoverability and the way you get found on the internet, right? We all have this idea that when you go to make a Twitch stream, for example, that everyone's going to be able to see you, everyone's going to be able to find you, everything's going to be great. But the truth of the matter is that nobody's really going to find you. See this top row of stuff, and this is sorting by recommended, right? Let me do that. Let me do viewers high to low. Let me get it accurate, right? So here's all the viewers sorted high to low. This is if you're brand new to Twitch, you've never seen anything. We're using League of Legends as an example because right now it's the most popular thing. Let me just show you how far you have to scroll to get to somebody like one of us, a small creator, right? I'm not saying it's bad, all these people are great. They all deserve, your respect, time, attention, and care. But I want to show you how many people you're going to see with probably no viewers, right? Absolutely none. And the reason why they would have no viewers is because, unfortunately, there's just too many people. It's an oversaturated market. I mean, we're still scrolling, you know. We get down here, we're going lower and lower. And eventually, we're going to get to a point where there's zero. Let me go ahead and go find it. This is a big, big moment that you come to realize when you first start streaming. Like, look at all these people, right? And we're still scrolling. I wanted to go to the very, very bottom. I know you're thinking I could have sorted, low to high, but the truth is that doesn't really emphasize just how many freaking people are playing the exact same game and doing the exact same thing. And that's why I wanted to. This is why we're talking about Twitch today, because I've been thinking more about how I've streamed on both platforms. I've streamed on YouTube and I've streamed on Twitch. And I'm kind of curious what you guys would think. Would you guys prefer me if I go back to making live stream videos? Because I do want to eventually. I don't want to just make commentary forever. I'm more than happy to give my opinions. I'm more than happy to talk and share based on my, decade plus of years of making YouTube videos. But, I mean, look at all these people with like 7 views. And like no one's clicking on these videos. No one's really going to find them unless they already have a community that's going to come back for them. And that's why it's super disappointing. Like, we're still scrolling. This is just the 7 viewer category range. It's insane how, finally made it to 6. It's insane how many people stream on Twitch and never get seen, never get heard. And it's really a shame. It's because there's no discoverability on Twitch. Obviously, I'm sure you've heard it before, but there's no way to really find anybody unless you like know who you're looking for or they have specific keywords that you can relate to. Now, obviously, if you're brand new, you're like, whoa, how do I get people in my stream? Well, the truth of the matter is there's a dirty way to do it and there's a clean way to do it. The clean way to do it is just sit around, play for hours and hours, do your very, very best to try and find anybody who can possibly, help you out and watch your videos, right? Friends, family, whoever you want to. The dirty way is to make some alternate accounts, have them sit on your account, and then that artificially boosts your viewer rate. So that way it's like you're more likely to be discovered. And here's the thing. Twitch encourages this because, unfortunately, on Twitch, the only metric that they use for judging how good someone is based on how many people are watching. Because the way Twitch is set up, the more people who are watching, the more people who are going to see the advertisements on those live streams, and therefore that's how they ascribe value to it when they give it to their advertisers. So for all these people, who I'm sure are all great people, that's the thing. Look at this huge community of people. And this is just on League of Legends. I could have picked any game category. I'm just picking this one because I figured the scrolling would be a little bit extreme. In fact, I might scroll through the whole video because of how many people there are. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. And we're lagging because there's just so many. So if you are thinking about where to start, I already made a video of Twitch versus YouTube. I've explained the purpose behind YouTube and Twitch, but let me just show off the reality here. As you can clearly see, you're in a huge market. You're in a huge bubble. Yes, YouTube has more creators. Yes, YouTube has more content. But you know what? YouTube has discoverability. YouTube has the ability for you to go out there and go ahead and make something for yourself. And people who relate to you, who can understand what you're doing, will be able to, join in and have fun and, just share whatever they want to make. And YouTube will try and match those videos with people who are searching for your kind of content that you make. But this one, it's just a popularity contest. Oh my God. you can sit around for hours playing games. So what people end up doing who want to be big or whatever is they'll be like, oh, let's pick a game category that maybe isn't very big, where I could be maybe at the top of the list. That's good, but then keep in mind, you're picking a game category that not a lot of people watch, so there's not a lot of viewers to grab anyway. So what ends up happening is you might go into the spiral where you're thinking, hey, how am I supposed to improve myself or, in any way, grow on Twitch? Well, the truth is, one of the best ways to get people to come to your Twitch is actually to make YouTube videos and then have in those YouTube videos links to your Twitch, as I do. I link to that. I only have 100 and something followers there, but that's okay. Followers don't really mean very much on Twitch. It's more about the viewers, right? The live viewers are what's actually going to be where your content comes from. And you know what sucks about Twitch is that they delete your videos afterwards. Yeah, you can highlight them and save them forever, which is what I end up doing, but it's not right. You should be able to have all your videos saved and stored. That's part of the reason why I made such long 3-hour, 4-hour videos, because I wanted my stuff to be saved. Like I put out all this work, I did all this time. Why should I have to just get rid of it? Why should it mean nothing? On YouTube, what's great about YouTube? You can live stream on there, and then as soon as you're done live streaming, it becomes a video. Isn't that incredible? That's something I might think about doing in the future, is streaming. Because when I record these videos, I make them on YouTube, on Twitch, and then I can edit it. I can take my time. I can get it prepped to release. But the problem with streaming on YouTube for me, for my creative process, oh, did we hit the bottom? Nope. No, we didn't hit the bottom. For my creative process, I like to kind of just go through and have time to edit and have time to reshoot. But if I live stream on YouTube, you guys can see all my mistakes and all my screw-ups, and then you'll just end up, because like this moment right here where I'm pausing to think, a lot of people will just kind of turn off the video at that point. But as you guys know, because you've been watching, it happens, and that's just the reality of it. I don't like when people use so many jump cuts that you can tell they've edited it so much that you may as well be talking to a robot. If you're not articulating things properly, I think you should leave it in, because you know what? Most people in a normal conversation would be forgiving of that, especially when you want to go from one thought to another thought. Sometimes bridging that isn't very easy. So when you're on Twitch, it makes it even more apparent when someone is really good at it or not, because of the way they're speaking, the way that they talk, if they can make it feel like a good conversation. The whole point of Twitch, remember, is that you're talking to an audience. It's not about the game. I mean, it might be for some viewers, but it's for you as the creator. You need to make it about you. Look at all these people who only have 2 viewers, right? And we're still scrolling. I know it's pausing because it's loading, because there's so many damn people who have 2 views, and we're trying the very, very best to to get things going. But then there's nothing. There's so much saturation that it's insane. Everyone wants to be big on Twitch. I mean, I get it. It's a big dream of mine too. I would absolutely be truly honored and humbled to be allowed to be considered in one of the top streams. But the truth of the matter is that most top streamers are so rare and hard to find. You're much better off on YouTube. I guess this is kind of like a part 2 of that first video I made. Because when you want to go onto Twitch and you want to make something that's really, really interesting and really kind of unique, and you want to play a game live and talk to people, I don't know. I feel like YouTube might be a better spot for that too, because you're more likely to get discovered. You're more likely, your channel will light up as live. So everyone who's subscribed to you will, if they see your video recommended, they'll see that your channel is live right now. You can go talk to that guy right now. But on Twitch, your channel just dies. As soon as you're offline, you're dead. It's like you don't exist anymore. Every moment that you're not streaming on Twitch, you're losing people's attention to you. And it makes sense because there's so many choices. You know what I mean? We're still in the 2 viewer category. We've been scrolling for so long. I don't even think we're going to get to the bottom by the end of this video because of how many people there are at 2 viewers. It's incredibly disappointing. And it's sad to think that people are going to not find your stuff just because of the way Twitch decides to make a popularity-based ranking system rather than making a system that works for you, that is, very discoverable, that makes you care about it. I mean, shoot. I just feel bad for all these people. Look at all these people who are essentially wasting their time because nobody's watching them. I mean, it's not a waste of time because you're gaining skills, learning how to talk. I mean, most of these people with 1 viewer, it's probably just them watching themselves. That's the sad thing. I mean, look at people like this guy with a nice overlay and stuff. There's people with really cool stuff planned and really cool ideas and all this unique art styles and creativity. And I think you could put it on YouTube. I don't know. I keep looking at these videos and I don't know. It's a little heartbreaking, right? Because you want to do good, you want to be successful, you want to show it off to everybody, but at the same time, look at this, guys. I don't even think we're gonna get it to the bottom. Like, I'm trying really hard to scroll as fast as I can, honestly, but I don't think it's gonna work out. Yeah, I gotta stop. It's too much. Okay. Yeah. Twitch doesn't work for you. You work for Twitch. And just make sure that when you go live, you're going live for yourself and that you're having a good time. I don't want you to feel like these people who may or may not feel like they're wasting their time. Because at this point right now, depending on you guys' feedback, I might just switch to streaming on YouTube instead of Twitch. But I'm not going to do that unless I have you guys' feedback. So until then, everyone, thank you all so much for watching. As always, guys, I'm Elwirfy, and I'll definitely be seeing you guys next time.